bank account every single day. They literally deposited $86,400 in your bank account every single morning at 12 a.m. And then at 12 p.m. at night, they withdraw it off. So you have 24 hours to use up this $86,400. Tell me, would you guys use it all up? Drop some yes in the chat. They're literally dropping $86,400 in your bank account every single day. At the end of the day, if you don't use it, they take it out. But it's okay, because at 12 a.m., they deposit another $86,000. A lot of people are saying yes. A lot of people are saying yes. And it's crazy to think that, because it's just like some of us, we don't do it. We don't use up all that time. We have literally 86,400 seconds in a day, and we don't use it. We don't focus on what we need to use it for. But yet, if we was to put 86,400 in our bank account, we'll spend it. But I don't think you guys really understand that time is literally the biggest thing that we have right now. Time is literally the biggest thing that we have. And we don't use all of our time. What are we using our time for? It's literally the most valuable thing that we have. A lot of us say we're focused on something, but we're not even giving 5 hours a day to it. We're not even giving, let alone 5 minutes to it, but yet we say we want to focus on it so much. We say we're focusing on it so much. I think a lot of us, and I think in this opportunity, a lot of us tend to, I hate to say, but we lie to ourselves. We literally lie to we say that we're doing something. We say that we're plugged in. We say that we're tapped in. We say that we're focused, but we're absolutely not. We just want to say it because it's the thing to say. Because everybody else is saying they're tapped in. Everybody else is saying they're focused, but we're not actually focused. We do everything but our business. We do everything but focus. We do everything but plug in. But yet we say it because we don't want to look out of the ordinary. But I want to be completely honest. The people who say it and the people that actually mean it are the people who have results. So if you don't have results from this opportunity, it's simply because you aren't telling yourself the truth, or something's just not adding up. I realized that with me, that I was telling myself that I was plugged in. I was telling myself that I was focused on becoming chairman, but I wasn't, because I wasn't getting results. I think the one thing about this opportunity is that men lie, women lie, but that back office absolutely does not lie. It doesn't. It does not lie. It literally shows you how hard you work. So when someone tells me they're working, I just look at the numbers. Because regardless of anything, you can see it. So I want everyone to be completely honest with themselves. It's a new week. It's a new, I don't want to say new month, but we're on the second week of this month. And I want you to be completely honest with yourself this month. Step out of your comfort zone. Be the person that you know you want to be, not you know you want to become. And stop just talking about it. A lot of us talk about this work that we want to do instead of actually doing it. We want to focus on becoming chairman, but we're not literally, we have the steps to become chairman. We know exactly what to do to become chairman. It's just like the words are just sitting on the paper. It's just like you just can't get them to jump off. One thing about me was making a schedule. I think that was the most hardest thing, to stick to it. But once I actually stuck to it, it was easy. It was easy for me to get in it takes 21 days to create a habit. So if you have a habit of doing something every single day and you stick to it, not only will it will be normal to you, but other people will now start duplicating. I don't know if you guys know this, but this is a result-based opportunity. So if you have results and they're easy to duplicate, that means someone else can get it. And so that means it would just work in your favor. But it first starts with you. So if you're not focusing on what you need to focus on, it's not really going to go in your favor. But a lot of us are lying to ourselves. And so that's why it's kind of hard for us to focus on something, because our mind is just everywhere. I know we have a lot of millennials on here, and I don't want to say drop your age, because we got a couple older people, but I just want to see who's all on here. So just drop your age. I just want to see who's all on here. Someone said 8. But I'm just seeing a lot of numbers that's close to mine. We're millennials. It's hard. We can get distracted. We're young. We have a life to live. But I'm be completely honest. Like during a time like this, it's kind of hard to do things that we want to do. So all we can do is just focus on us and our business. Focus on becoming the best you that you can be. And so, like, it's hard to go outside right now. It's hard to even travel across the country. I just came back from Miami, and then just seeing how everyone is and just seeing how everyone is going through their jobs, I can honestly say we're beyond blessed to be in an opportunity like this that is still staying afloat. And I'm gonna be completely honest, if you're not taking full advantage of this opportunity, you are absolutely playing yourself. Whether it's the trading side, whether it's the network marketing side, I don't care if it's both. If you are not taking advantage of both sides of this opportunity, you are not doing it right, especially during a time like this. I think a lot of people forget, you know, who exactly and what we are and what we're capable of. I know when I hit Chairman 10, I was like, okay, Chairman 10's cool, but I didn't really use, you know, my full potential. And how I really unlocked my full potential is started talking to myself, started doing that personal development. I would hear Matt Rosa and David and all of them say, you know, watch personal development videos, do it. And I was like, okay, I'll do it, whatever. But I never actually did it. I never actually sat there and watched it. Because I'm like, I don't need this personal development. I'm Gucci. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I'm good. I know I'm pretty. I know I'm cute. Like, you know, the personal development stuff. Because that's really what it is. I'm great. I'm awesome. I'm a superstar. Like, but I never actually sat and listened to those type of videos until, you know, when I hit Chairman 10. And then I started watching it. I'm like, okay, wait, this is deeper than it's just I'm a great, I'm a phenomenal. It actually telling me things like I can do something. I will achieve something. And it's crazy because once you unlock that mindset and really shift your focus on something that you actually want to do, and you continue to tell yourself that I will have Chairman 25, I will be a Chairman 10, I will work like this, I will do like this. And when you constantly tell yourself like this every single day, it actually happens because you're actually starting to move like it. It's crazy because a lot of people, I hate this, but a lot of people always say that they don't ever want to step out of their comfort zone because they're shy, because they don't have confidence, because they give me all these excuses. And I'm one of those people that I don't take excuses lightly. I don't like to hear it. I don't even like you saying it around me because that's not the energy that I want. Everything that they literally told me on why they can't get to the next level, on why they can't post, on why they can't show up, on why they can't do this, on why they can't do that is exactly why they aren't there. You're shy because you constantly tell yourself you're shy. You don't have confidence because you constantly tell yourself you don't have confidence. It doesn't make sense. If you're telling yourself these things every day on why you can't have success, that is exactly why you can't have success. That is exactly why you can't have it. And the personal development, and that comes into place. You have to listen to this stuff because it's just like when we hear our song. When we hear a song, we hear songs 3, 4, 5 different times. It's like we don't even realize, but we know the lyrics by heart. So when the song comes on, we already bump into it. So that's how it is when you listen to personal development. You don't realize it, but you're constantly saying, I am great. I will do this. I don't care what they say because I am doing it. It is done. It already is done. They can't see it, but it is going to get done. That's why these mindset calls happen. That's why these chairman calls happen. So we can remind you guys that not only are we just like you, but the only thing that we did differently is just we changed our habits. We shift our focus. We shift our mindset. That's literally the only thing that we did differently. A lot of us can't get the success that we want because we're having a hard time with shifting our focus. We're having a hard time with shifting how we move. And that's really what's holding you back between you and your success. You have to figure out what's stopping you. Why can't you do certain things? Why can't you get out this comfort zone? Why can't you just talk to this person? Why can't you just put this person on? Why can't you just stay consistent? Why can't you just stay focused? It's literally self-discipline. So when you learn how to do that self-discipline, even though it is a growing process every single day, I still struggle with it to this day, but I know how to, grow with it. We are not always perfect in self-discipline, but we will continue to grow in it. It's the people that don't want to grow in it. It's the people that don't want to be self-disciplined. They just say they are, but their actions say different. And you have to figure out which person are you. Do you want to just be the person that says they're self-disciplined, or do you want to be the person that actually shows them they're self-disciplined? Because I'm going to be completely honest. There's 2 types of people in this opportunity. There's a rank and then there's a leader. You have to figure out which one are you. cool, you may have the rank, but you don't have the leadership because you didn't help develop anyone else. You didn't help get no one else to the next level because you didn't help them grow. And so you're just a rank. And so that's one thing I really had to shift my focus in this opportunity is I don't want to just be a rank. I don't want to just be a Chairman 50. I want to help create other Chairman 50s. I want to help create someone else's mindset. I want to help create someone that they can get through adversity without having to quit. And that all takes personal development. That takes mindset. But that takes having to do things that you don't want to do. I always say this on my prospect calls. There's two types of pains in this life. There's the pain of sacrifice and there's the pain of regret. Most of us always feel the pain of regret because we never like to go through the pain of sacrifice. We never like to do the things in the now. We never like to do, we never like to do waking up at 7 a.m. We don't like to go to the gym. We don't like to work out. We don't like to eat right, but we regret it when we get 10 pounds bigger. We regret it when we get that, yeah, you okay, but that stomach hanging over because we didn't want to, take the pain of sacrifice. We don't want to take the pain and sacrifice of just hopping on the phone or just hopping on the training or just listening to our mentor but we don't want to listen to our mentor because we think we know it all. That's the sacrifice. The sacrifice is just being the student, but we always think we're a teacher. That's the sacrifice. And I'd rather have people sacrifice than have the pain of regret. The pain of regret is seeing the person that you came in with in this opportunity, they sacrificed, but you didn't, and now they're a Chairman 50 and you're a P1000 because you didn't want to do that sacrifice. You wanted to do it on your time, not the time, not the way the teacher's time is. That's what a lot of us tend to forget, that at the end of the day, we are focusing, but we're still a student. We still have to be coachable. We still have to listen. A lot of us have too many problems and we can't really do nothing because we're talking too much. We're talking too much to the people that's trying to talk to us, and we can't really listen and apply because we're talking. We're saying everything else that doesn't really help us, that doesn't help our business grow. We're trying to talk back to our mentor instead of just having them help us. I think that was one of my hardest things, is just, really just listening to someone. It really took something deep down inside of me just to be coachable. I know, ladies, it's hard for us to listen to another girl tell us, what to do, but it's needed. It took me a while to be coachable, and it really ate me up inside because I never like to listen to anyone because I'm like, I don't got to listen to no manager. I don't need to listen to anyone. But that was one of the main things that got me to where I am, is I'm coachable. And I'm teachable, and I can do the same thing to someone else. A lot of people aren't coachable, and that's why they're blocking a blessing. You don't realize it, but you not being teachable, you not being coachable is not only blocking a blessing for you, but it's blocking a blessing for someone that's connected to you that you don't even know of. You could be Chairman 10 right now and have all those people under you, but you're blocking the blessing because you're not coachable. Because you don't want to listen, because you don't want to put that ego down and put those emotions out. That's why. The moment that you just let those emotions go and stop thinking that everything is against you and that we're actually doing something for you, then it might work in your favor. Let me see it. I don't know. Oh, if it's recording. But I that was literally one of the things that really helped me, just even hit Chairman period, not even Chairman 50, just to be coachable. I know Nate and Ray always used to tell me that I wasn't coachable, that I would just always do things my own. And that's why I wasn't really moving how I needed to be. And I was like, okay, they just talking. I don't want to listen to no guys tell me what I'm doing wrong, blah, 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 blah. And then when I realized, when I put all this stuff down, I'm like, oh, wait, my team's actually moving. My team's actually working, because not only, I don't think you guys understand, but you are the momentum and the culture of your team. So if you think you move in some way, your team is moving just like you. That's why, you see David and Matt and all these top leaders always at a high elevation, always at a high vibration, because they set the tone for their team. So if your tone is negative and a negative Nancy, what do you think your team's going to be? You want them to move, and you moving them in a negative way. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't help. So if you want to be the change, you have to be it. Your energy is literally what you need to get to the next level. And another thing I want to say is have a why. A lot of us, we always hear this is have a why. And you know, we have to have a strong why. But someone said to me that if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not your why. If your why doesn't make you rethink of things in life, doesn't make you rethink on your purpose, on your passion, it's not a deep why. A lot of us have a why because we want to get rich. We want to retire a mom. But if we don't have the monthly, we quit. But if we don't have if we blow an account, we quit. Then your why wasn't that deep. Your why wasn't really that you wanted this opportunity. It's just that, not that you needed this opportunity, but that you just wanted to be in it. So you got to find a why. Your focus and your passion, literally, your focus and your passion will make you go numb to pain and failure. That's how deep it is. Because no matter how bad stuff gets, no matter how much adversity comes, it doesn't matter because I know my end goal. I know what I'm in this for. So no matter what comes along the way, no matter how many obstacles, no matter how many times people try to say no to me this week, no matter how many times people try to knock me down this week, I will still keep going. But a lot of us, we're not numb to stuff like that because our passion and our why isn't that deep. Our focus isn't that deep. The reason why we're in this isn't that deep. We just see this as another opportunity to make money off a phone. But I want you to realize if that's you, you don't really think about this opportunity for what it can be. You're just thinking about it for what it is. It's not just about the ranks and the trading. It's something way more deep. People literally are changing their whole lifestyle just from being on calls like this, just from being at the events that we have around the world. People's lives literally get changed. So it's not simply about the rank. It's simply how someone changed their life off from believing in themselves, from really taking the time and really figuring out that I am her, I am him. This is me. I am doing this. I will do this, and I can do this. That's when people really figure out that this is bigger than them. They really figure out that just because you was born in the hood doesn't mean you have to stay in it. They really open a door and really figure out that just because you at that job doesn't mean that's going to be your end vehicle. It doesn't mean that just because you're there right now is not where you're staying, because that you know that with your mind, you literally can't do anything. And this opportunity opened the door not only for endless things, but it literally opened the door to my mind, because now I know that I literally can't do anything I put my mind to. Because if there is a Chairman 100, I'm going to hit it. If there is a Chairman 750, I'm going to hit it. Because why? Because not only did I say so, but my work ethic is saying so. And that's just a simple fact. A lot of us, our work ethic isn't saying so. But what you think you have to do. What you think you literally have to do. Stop saying you want to hit a rank. Stop saying you want to get a trading account. Stop saying all this stuff and you're not actually doing it. Like I said literally earlier, there's no different capability. There's no difference between me and you, or between me and Matt Rose, or between me and David, or between me and there's literally no difference. The only difference that we literally have is just how we use our mind, how we use our mouth to talk, how we use our work ethic to work. That's the only difference. Other than that, we're all at an equal playing field. The chairmen are chairmen because they work different. They tapped into the mind. They tapped into their personal development. They tapped into who they really are. Because at the end of the day, I know that I'm put on this earth to get everything on this earth that I deserve to. And if you don't speak that into existence, then you really don't want everything this world has to offer you. But I know I'm going to get everything that this world has to offer me. Everything. Every single to the pinch of it. Because I have a goal. Because I have a dream, and I'm unstoppable, and I'm unstoppable, and I'm unstoppable, and I'm unstoppable. And that's just simply that. And if you don't speak that over you every single day, repeatedly, and let you know that no one else is in your lane but you, when you focus simply on that, then you will be unstoppable. It's the moment that we get self-doubt and we let all this other negative energy creep into us is when it slows us down. We forget what we really in this for. We forget that we're not comfortable where we at. We forget that we are who we said we are. And it's just like, you can't let those things happen. Not now, and not ever. This is not the time. This is the time to be chairman. This is the time to hit your rank. This is the time to hit your goals. This is the time to be unstoppable. This is the time to let people know that you are him. You are her. You did it. Not them. You did it. Even when they said no, you did it. It's your time. You're going to be on stage. You're going to hold up that plaque. You're going to let them know I did it. Yeah. It took me 3-4 years, but I did it. I didn't quit. I did it. And I think people really need to keep saying that. Literally say, drop it in the chat, I'm unstoppable. Say it out loud, I'm unstoppable. Because the moment that you speak it into the existence is the moment that you actually feel the energy that it's literally taking over, that I'm unstoppable. And then you will literally start working like that. You will get off a call, this call, and go on your other calls and let them know I'm unstoppable. And I want you to understand that if you don't want to help run a business, my business is not going to stop at the end of the day because I'm unstoppable. You don't want to wake up and work, that's okay because I'm unstoppable. You don't want to get on a phone call, that's okay because I'm unstoppable. You don't want to get on these trainings at 12 o'clock at night, that's okay because I'm unstoppable. And I'm not going to let my business stop because you want to stop. I'm not going to let my business stop because you don't want to wake up. My bills don't have your names on it. My bills has my names on it. So I'm not going to stop just because you don't want to stop. And that's how you have to go through this business. Just because someone fell out your business doesn't mean you fall off. Just because someone doesn't pick up the phone doesn't mean you stop picking up the phone. You are unstoppable. That's your name on the Chairman 10. That's your name on Chairman 50. That's your name on Chairman 750 because you are unstoppable. And that's simply just what it is in this opportunity. A lot of people always think there's a rule to chairman or a list to success, and it's simply not. It's simply that you have to tell yourself you're unstoppable. It's not a list that we have on how to get to chairman. It's simply about a mindset on will you get it there or not. If we told you had 30 days, not even, if we told you have the end of the year to hit chairman, will you do it? If we told you had the end of the year to hit chairman, will you do it? Why? Because you're unstoppable. There's no question to that. There's no question to it. I'm unstoppable. Of course I'm gonna do it. Are you crazy? Look at me. I'm a chairman. It's already done. That's how you have to move. That's how you have to work. When you start working like that and you start moving like that, everything else will align. It's already done. I finished it. I am chairman. My back office is catching up. Don't worry about it, sis. It's there. But my work ethic is there too. You can't have this type of energy and not have the same work energy. You have to match this energy with your work energy. You have to match this energy with how you wake up in the morning and how you go to sleep at night. If you're not tired at night, you didn't really do your work. If you're not tired before you go to bed, you stoppable. You're not unstoppable, you stoppable because you didn't really work. You have to go to sleep tired because you know you did a lot. Because you know you used all 86,400 seconds of the day. You have to know that. But I'm not even going to take long on this call. I know they literally just texted me, said I got another call after this. But I just want to say thank y'all. And that's how you need to go throughout this week. It's Sunday. It's the start of a new week. I just throw a little dry. It's the start of a new week. It's Sunday, y'all. The market's gonna be open. The people's is waiting. The energy is here. I'm here. I'm unstoppable. I'm ready. I'm set. I'm ready to go. Money is to be made. Time is not to be wasted. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. And if it don't make sense, it don't got my name on it. And that's how your energy should be. You know how many waste conversations, how many conversations stopped when I set the price? That's okay. Because I'm going to still keep talking. Someone tells me, no, that's okay. I'm going to still keep talking. I'm going to still keep sharing because somebody out there needs to know about this. Somebody out there needs to know what I'm doing. And that's why I keep going every day. That's why I keep going hard every single day, day in, day out. Because I don't care. Because somebody out there does not like the job they're at. Somebody out there is looking for a way out. Just because the person who DM'd you said no, don't mean that that's the only person in this world. At all. So don't stop. I challenge you this week to go harder than you have ever went before. I challenge you this week to literally go so hard that no one can say that you put your all in it. If right now you can't say that you giving this business 130%, you're not really in this business, and the business is not in you. You have to ask yourself, are you in this business, or the business is in you? And you really need to sit back and think, what's worse? What's worse than being in this business and looking at this? No. Scratch that. You know what's worse? Is literally being in this business, looking at all the success happening, rather than looking on the outside of this business, looking at all the success happening. I'm not going to be inside and not get the success. I'm not going to be inside and watch everybody hit chairman around me. Doesn't make sense. So many chairmen are popping all around the world like freaking Skittles. Doesn't make sense. And you think I'm not going to be a chairman? That's the energy you need to have. It's the start of a new week. It's the start of a new week. Handle your business. Stop saying you're going to handle it and nothing's getting handled. Start acting like a chairman. You want to be chairman, but not acting like one. Start acting like one. Family, I love you all. I can't wait to see y'all all at the next convention. I'm beyond excited. And take this energy back to your team. Take this energy back to your team. Let them know you are unstoppable. You are great. You will hit this rank. You will get that trade and withdrawal. You will become whoever you say you will become. And that's simply just that. And that's simply just that. Say what you want to say. Say who you want to be. You a chairman 750, say that. And work like it too. Work like it too. Don't just say things, work like it too. Make sure your work ethic match. Make sure you practice what you preach. That's all I'm gonna say. Make sure you practice what you preach, family. And with that being said, I love you all. I hope to see you guys at the top, because you guys already know it's way too crowded at the bottom. And the only time that we ever look down is to always help you up, family. So with that being said, it's Sunday. Let's go kill it. Let's make this week the best week we ever had. Let's turn this company up. Let's show them that IML really about that life. Let's show them that they wish that they was in this. Not even they wish, that they can be in this, and that they will be in this, and that we will be everything that we said we're going to be. With that being said, love you all, and let's get it, family.